In the heart of the old Niger forests, there lies a river that whispers. They say when the sun begins to die in golden fire and the fog rises like wandering spirits, the living and the unseen stand only one breath apart. On a night like this, a lonely canoe drifted quietly on the haunted water, as if the river itself had summoned it. Kelechi, a humble fisherman with more hope than fortune, paddled slowly into the silence. The moon hung above him like an ancient witness, the only light guiding his way. He cast his fishing net gently across the calm surface, but the river did not move. It watched, it waited, and beneath the still water, something glowed, something alive, something watching him. Then the river broke in a burst of blue light. From its glowing depth rose a figure, beautiful, shimmering, and terrifying. Her hair flowed like liquid night, her scaled skin glimmered like 1,000 tiny diamonds, and her eyes burned with the fire of forgotten spirits. Mist curled around her body as if bowing to her power. Her name was Adana, MAMI Water, daughter of the deep. Kelechi tried to flee, but the river had already chosen its path. A pale, cold hand shot from beneath the water and seized his wrist with supernatural force. The touch was ice and fire together, and in that single moment Kelechi understood. This was no ordinary night. This was a crossing point between worlds. She rose higher, revealing her full form, both breathtaking and deadly. Waist beads shimmered with spiritual energy, her aura bending the mist like a queen of forgotten realms. "Kelechi," she whispered, calling him by name though he had never spoken it. "You are mine." From that night forward, the river followed him home. At midnight, an eerie blue glow seeped through the cracks of his hut floor. Wet footprints appeared where no human had walked, and every time he dared look into his mirror, a pair of glowing feminine eyes stared back at him from the darkness behind. Desperate, Kelechi visited Dibia Okereke, the only man who understood the language of spirits. In the ancient shrine, crowded with cowries, carved masks, and flickering candles, the old herbalist listened to Kelechi's trembling voice. When the story ended, Okereke's face darkened. "Mami Water does not take without purpose," he said, "but once she chooses, only sacrifice can break the bond." Armed with a glowing pearl necklace taken from the spirit realm itself, Kelechi returned to the river. The night was silent, the water still like polished glass. Trembling, he held up the charm. "Adana, take this, and leave me." But the river answered with fury. It erupted violently as Adana rose once more, this time towering, majestic, wrapped in spirals of water and blue fire. Her eyes blazed with betrayal. "You dare reject me, Kelechi?" she thundered. The ground trembled, the river roared. She had come in her full terrifying power. Kelechi turned to run, but the water itself reached for him. Invisible currents wrapped around his legs, his waist, his chest, dragging him backward. He screamed for help, but the night swallowed his voice. With a violent pull, the river claimed him, his hand stretching desperately toward the moon before the glowing water closed over him completely. Kelechi was never seen again. Some say he still lives, deep beneath the water, in a glowing kingdom where spirits roam like the wind. They say his eyes now shine blue in the darkness, and that beside him, Adana smiles. For under the river, love is forever.